You've just pushed it the wrong way. What are you doing?
I don't know.
God, get out the way. Stop breaking things. Hey guys, Jonny and Lauren's back for another episode of Manufactio.
Hello.
And I'm over by our oil because we did have a problem in between episodes. So we actually filled up on sulfuric acid, believe it or not. Which also means we now have a bin full of batteries. So now that these bins have all filled up, the issue we were encountering is that obviously this tank was filled up, which meant we couldn't clean our filters anymore, which meant we actually started getting some pollution outside.
Yes.
So Lawrence mainly has tidied up downstairs a little bit. I mean, the pipes are still a bit of a mess. We can't be bothered.
A little bit.
But we have condensed the pollution system down here a little bit and built a new tank for polluted water. So
yes.
Our filters should continue to clean themselves even if we're full on sulfuric acid.
Yeah,
which is pretty nice. But that's actually not the biggest problem we have encountered. The biggest problem is that we're running out of some key resources. So we've not been mining for a little while. And by key resources, I mean iron.
Yeah.
Iron and coal. We have none. Well, I say we have none. We've got these bins down here full, but there's none in the silo, and the silo is what supplies everything. So I think today we're going to have to look up at setting up some new miners. And I think in the aid of that, what we're going to do is set up a rail network.
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
We have set out like a little area here for silos, and we figured this could be like the drop-off point, I think. And then I think we're going to repurpose the old aluminium building out here as like the actual station drop-off, just because we thought that would be nice.
Yeah.
Like, gotta recycle, guys. Yeah. Very important. I forgot to fill in all the random holes and stuff. It's fine. We'll just ignore that. So, I have got together, hopefully, a lot of the stuff we're gonna need. Not the exchanger, this here. So, I think what we're gonna do is have the rail come in and drop off into a bunch of steel chests, and then they'll be distributed out to the silos, not silos, storage crates.
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, so maybe 5? Does 5 seem like a good amount? I mean, I think 5's overkill. I think we could totally get away with 1, but I don't know how many carts we're going to set up, so I want there to be lots. So I think we're going to set these up to cart empty, cart inventory, and then do steel chests work if there's something above them? Yes, they do.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just going to set these up like this, I think is the plan. And then we will have item ducts with servos running out the back to our silos, containers, things.
Yes.
Whatever they are. I don't know if you've got any servos that you could put on those.
I do.
And I actually finished connecting the pipe because I failed miserably.
Okay.
But
you can do.
other stuff in here is some of the stuff we're going to need. So these need powered rails on top of them. And as far as our previous testing went, they do need to be normal powered rails. They can't be
the vanilla ones.
Yeah, it does not like get a fuse. Any of the other ones, like the steel powered rails, it seems to just shoot over them and not care.
Do you have any item ducts?
I have 4.
Okay, I have none. So
okay, well 4 is better than none. I will give you that. So I think we're just going to run this out the wall is going to be the plan.
Yep.
And you know what I am realizing? I haven't actually got any of the stuff like signals or that. So we are going to have to go back to the main base and do that. But let me finish setting this up first off. Or if you want to head back and start working on those, you can.
Yep. Should I also grab some research?
Oh, yes, that's probably worth it. So one of the things we would like to do too is there's the chunk loader for carts so that when we are sending them out to far outposts, they'll keep chunk loaded.
The cart will be chunk loaded.
Yes.
Essentially.
But that is made with ender pearls, and we don't have ender pearls.
No.
So there is a research, carbon fibers, which is something else I think we're going to have to get in pretty soon. But if we do that research, it unlocks Enderman, and that should hopefully help.
Yeah.
Why is this not going around the corner? Can you not do deceleration on a corner?
I have no idea. I guess not from that.
Yeah, me too. No, you can't.
So
oh, well.
I just need 100 of both red and green for the Endermen.
I believe in you.
I've already got it. So this provides access to carbon fibers. They are crafted in a chemical laboratory and mainly used for advanced military technology. Unlocks
easy.
Enderman. So if I
Which is the only thing we care about just now.
I mean, this was also one of the things locking us out of titanium processing, which I believe is the next sort of big project.
Maybe.
If
I don't know. Every time I've mentioned a big project, we've then had to deal with like a bunch of other stuff. So I'm never very sure what the next project is going to be anymore.
But there was another one I wanted to unlock.
Oh, okay.
Which was the cart engine.
Oh, yeah. I did know about this. Oh, that's going to look ugly going out there. I don't know why. I thought the window would have still connected on.
Oh, well, that's kind of a shame. Why don't you use like the factory block?
The factory block. I don't
It doesn't
know what
need to
you
be on steel scaffolding, does it? It can totally be on the...
Oh, yeah, it could totally be on. Yeah, it is on.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
that's an issue.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about?
that's-
But no, you make no sense is the problem.
But yeah, so I want to unlock the cart engine. Adding an engine to a cart bypasses the need for powered rails. Use if your cart is going long distances, saving resources on powered rails. Carts with an engine will always travel at maximum speed on the rail type they are on. Tip, use vanilla rails on corners to prevent derailing.
Which we are doing.
Yep.
We go vanilla and then steel.
Tip, if a cart is being used on a short rail circuit that has powered rails, there is no need for a cart engine.
Yes, well, we are probably going to be using long ones. So I've just set this up so that it comes in the side, decelerates to the corner, then gets stops and unloads. And, well, I don't know, did you configure all these?
I thought I had.
Did, yes. So it gets stopped until it's empty, and then we'll shoot back out to its outpost. But we do need all of those other things, like I said. And it's snowing again.
I can fix that. I got a trophy.
Snowing.
Oh, it's got like a shopping cart. That's quite funny.
Okay. I'm being lazy. I just made a hole in the wall.
Oh.
Because I can't be bothered walking all the way around.
No. Yeah, we should probably reorganize our path a little bit because it does make
Yeah, I
silly
think at that
going
end it is
all the way
bit
around.
annoying.
Right. So do we have signals already crafted?
I don't know. That's what I came back to do. See if we needed to make them or not.
Oh, okay. Well, I will look at the engine cart.
Okay, well, so signals, we need lapis electron tubes and golden electron tubes. So do we have any electron tubes, I guess is the question. We have 6 lapis and no gold. And it's lapis that we need a ton of. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have a lot of lapis?
We have a fair amount.
I think you had bins of lapis somewhere, did you not?
Yeah, we've definitely got one bin here full of 2,000.
Okay, so I'm free to use whatever's in there pretty much.
Yes.
Oh no, we don't have the fabricator set up anymore. I forgot about that. We tore it down when we did the the redesign. Well, I say the redesign, the organization, I guess, is probably more accurate. And I think the best place for it is right here. That's always the best place. There we go. There goes glass, lapis, and redstone.
But this car engine is really quite easy.
Is it?
You just need to attach a furnace to a motor.
Well, you say it's easy. It's only easy because we've automated all that
I
stuff.
mean, sure.
Well, not furnaces. But
There you go.
they're
There
quite
is our
easy.
first car engine.
Woo! There is another cart. How pretty.
But we can now see all of this grey stuff that was unfamiliar items. Yay.
Why is it not crafting anymore? It's crafted for... Oh. Why wouldn't it until I take it out? That's so annoying. Look at this.
Oh,
It just
yeah.
will stop on 4 until I take out the previous one.
That's a bit weird.
Oh, well. Fine, if you're going to be like that. And then golden, we need gold, which we have some of, so that's fine. I will craft maybe a stack of these, I guess.
Yep.
And then some gold ones. And gold's for stations, so I don't think it matters as much. Well, it will matter, but I don't think we'll need as many stations as we will signals.
No.
It's kind of my logic. So this also needs iron plates, and a steel plate and basic. Well, that's just annoying. So we got 27 stations somehow. That was a weird number. And we have no signals. What am I missing? Iron again. How? How is there never enough iron? 10 signals. That's terrible. Okay, let's just stick a bunch of iron plates in here and worry about... Nope, it's basic control circuits.
I got some for you.
Oh, okay, I grabbed them too. Oh, well. There we go. 39. That's enough, right?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe. Who knows? Let me grab these and try and quickly put them back in the bins before they all fill up again. And we can see about setting up some signals. So I don't know if you want to get your seismic scanner and the other thing.
Oh, the...
Ore scanner.
Oh. Yes.
And also an iron ore and a coal.
Yeah.
I don't think it's coal ore. It's just coal, I think, isn't it?
I think so. Let me grab coal.
And I think for the sake of simplicity, we're probably going to want to go out this direction. And that way our first, like, stuff will come straight in the side that we're building the drop-off point to.
Yeah. That sounds like a good idea. I am running towards you.
I believe you. Yeah, we're going to need to worry about that other one, maybe. But it's fine for now. It's fine for now. I'm just going to hope that this all works out beautifully. And I think you can do carts up hills if you just do them going up hill. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Awesome. So do you want to try and find us some iron and coal, and then I will start working out a path over to it?
Yep. Okay.
So guys, we've set up a tiny little bit of rail now. It turns out the first iron deposit was very close.
Yes, that was
So-
unplanned.
It's a very, very small bit of rail, but I think it's kind of hooked up. We just need to do the signals, and hopefully this should work. So we just got the power drill in the middle, pollution pump to handle the pollution, solar to power it, and then it should all output into this chest, assuming you've clicked the output.
I have.
You
I
have?
just started.
And then there is a cart hopper underneath, which is kind of hard to see.
This one has multiple stuff.
Yes, it has iron and copper, I believe. But we do need to start placing some stations and signals. So, we need a station at home, first of all.
Okay.
I think... I forget how this works. I don't really want to break up this chain of stuff, so I'm going to put the station a bit off to the side. But I'm sure it'll still be fine. From memory, I think you need to put these on the right-hand side of the rail. And this one is going to be drop-off. That seems like a good name for it. And you do need to put a powered rail next to it. And we also probably want to make sure only one cart can come in at a time. So maybe we should put a signal here, and that will just help break up the track. So essentially the signals tell the train to stop if there is another train on the section following it. Don't know why this is red.
I don't know.
No, not off to a good start here. I thought it was the right-hand side you put them, but is it the left-hand side? I swear you used to get arrows on the actual railway line to tell you. Maybe if I do it like that. No, because it's facing that way. It's definitely the right-hand side you put them. Why is this station unhappy? Let's ignore the station for now, and we'll go put down the rest of the signals. And do you have a cart ready to try this out with?
Yes, I actually have a different type of cart. If that's okay with you.
Maybe. If it works.
I don't think it should. I have got one of the industrial carts from Industrial Renewal.
So basically what you're saying is we don't know if this is going to work, but to make things trickier, you're trying a cart. We don't know if it's going to work as well.
I mean, I can put a vanilla cart down if you really want.
I just like that you like to try and make things tricky as possible.
So I've put the cart down. I'm then going to right-click it with the cart engine.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. And I don't know how you get into the engine.
I think you right-click it with a rail configurator from memory.
Okay, I don't have a rail configurator.
Well, that was very silly of you.
Well, I wouldn't know that.
We played with them before, but while Lawrence is getting that, over at the deposit, so I've put down a station for Iron Mine 1, and I've just put a signal here, so hopefully the plan will be everything comes out this side. And I don't know about this. I don't know if you can have railways that go both ways. Like, because this will be the return track, this will be the outward track, and this one's going to be a mixture. So I'm hoping it should stop at this signal if there's something on this track, but it should come along here. If it's going to the iron, it should go that way. And then when it's finished, it should wait here, and I think hopefully it should just go straight that way. But if it can, it should come down here, decelerate, and then essentially this loop-the-loop stuff is just in case there's a few carts coming along here, so they can all wait and make sure that hopefully nothing breaks. Hopefully. So it's broke it up into quite a few sections now, so theoretically stuff should stop. I don't know why that one didn't break up further. I don't think that should be pink all the way. Maybe it's because of this. Okay, clearly I don't understand signals very well, but you've put in the cart engine.
Yes, I've made myself a cart configurator, so I am running.
We will need that to configure the stations it's going to. At the moment, it just went home. And so far, I'm not liking those carts because they can't go into the building. I wonder if that's a these carts thing or if that's because of... I don't know.
Well, I mean, I've got a vanilla one as well.
I don't know if that... Where did the other one go? Did you just get rid of it? You've just pushed it the wrong way. What are you doing?
I don't know.
God, get out the way. Stop breaking things. Right. So vanilla one, if we chuck that off, does it? I mean, this one isn't going to go because there isn't an engine.
Okay. Did you pick up the engine?
Yes, actually I did. Do you have coal?
I have one bit.
Okay, well that's enough. If you click it with the configurator, you should be able to add the coal in.
Just click it.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
engine fuel on the right hand side, and also if you set the stations on the left, if you click in that box.
Yep.
Then you want to go to iron mine 1 and then to drop off. It should just be a nudge. Ooh, there we go. That got the coal. Oh, that went fast. Oh, it did go to the iron pickup.
Oh.
And it got confused.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it got confused here. That's what I'm thinking here is maybe if we just move this back one?
Maybe. And
that...
I think that's run out of coal.
That should be fine. Oh. The rest of it's not uphill, so it doesn't really... Whoa, what happened there?
I don't know. It kind of hit you and stopped.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there at all. That was strange, so just nudge that away. So if I do that, and then push... I don't think it ran out of coal. It's still going pretty fast. No. Oh, yeah. Because I'm an idiot. This also needs a signal here. Because it's the signals that tell it how to handle intersections. So you do actually need there to be a signal here. I forgot about that. So if we put that there, now maybe, if you get out of the way. Off the track.
Out of the way.
Then... it's hopefully going to hit the powered rail and go.
That's so slow.
It looks like it's on the powered rail. I don't know why it's... Maybe the car engine means powered rails don't work for it. Oh, God, okay.
I gave it a nudge.
Now, it still comes around this way. So I'm beginning to think maybe you can do two-way cart lanes. I think we might need to build a second rail for coming back, unfortunately. So let us go set that up quickly and see if it works. Hey guys, so we've been playing around for a little bit. We actually did end up updating the server in game as well because I kind of forgot we weren't actually on the 33B version.
Yes.
So we are now, but it turns out that's not the issue. I have no idea what the issue is. We just don't see arrows on the rails.
No, it's really weird.
It does seem to be working. So we now have a dedicated forward and back rail, and essentially this cart comes all the way over and collects all the iron and copper resources, picks it up, and then goes back to drop off at way too fast speeds. Also, we had a creeper explosion. That's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But he is dropping off successfully into this chest, which is quite nice. So I think this is probably expandable.
Yeah.
But I think now that that's done, we need to start routing the stuff into the containers, which we don't have. So
yes.
we need to build some containers And we need to get some impulse item ducts. So this was just like a test one. We will set up more of these so that we can collect more resources and hopefully expand our rail network a bit more. I don't know if you want to go back and get some impulse item ducts and stop the snow.
That's what I was going to do.
Because the snow is frustrating.
Yes.
I don't know if there's like a good way of doing these. So I have got all the stuff I think I need in this chest. Well, I've gone up for 12. Well, I've got at least the blueprint thing for 12. So we have got a couple of shipping containers at the moment, but just not really for ores.
No, dirt and cobblestone?
Yes. I don't think we are actually storing any ores. We are just, at the moment, smelting them as fast as, well, crushing and then smelting them as fast as we get them. And that might still be doable, but I think at least this way we can just go out and set up a ton of mines if we want and have stuff on hand. So I don't really see a disadvantage at this point to doing multiple.
No.
So you think it should just be like this, and then we just need to right click. No, did I seriously miss one?
You've put one in.
Oh, is it hollow in the middle?
Yes.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yep.
Well, I do now.
Well, whilst you do that, I think I will start running cables.
Item ducts.
Item ducts. Same difference.
Yes, so that should be... Oh, I thought you might just want them along the top so we could see them.
No, I was going to put them underneath along the pathway into the...
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can if you want. I don't really mind. I just thought... I don't know. I had in my head that we're doing it in the top so you can see them. But yes, so that is a shipping container. Awesome. So now we just need to do that a ton more times, and I realize we need a load more of these corrugated iron than I thought. I got 2 stacks and thought we'll make tons, but I only have 7 left from the first stack. So
Oh, wow. That's,
that
that's quite a
uses
lot.
quite a lot. And they're quite expensive. Well, I say they're expensive. They're steel plates, and steel's kind of expensive. It's really expensive when you have no iron.
Yes,
I mean,
that is true.
But yeah, let us go ahead and set up some more of these shipping containers and run the item ducts and see if the system's actually going to work. So ironically, even though we used to have these 2 tall rose bushes everywhere, we either decided to convert them all into power, I guess, or just destroy them. So ironically, I'm on the hunt for roses so I can make more rose red because that's needed for the corrugated iron sheets, which we're probably on page 1. No, there they are. Yeah, so we need a ton more of these. So I'm just going to harvest a bunch and then maybe bone meal some if we need more. But hopefully we should get enough just doing this. So we've been looking into running some more impulse item ducts, and it turns out we don't have very many. So, like I said, we were going to do ages ago, or it feels like ages ago, I'm going to put down another fluid assembler to handle impulse item ducts.
Yes.
Except I'm not going to put down a fluid assembler. I'm going to put down a standard assembler because there's a package for those. And then it should hopefully just be a case of swapping that out. Which one do I need to swap out? Oh, it's a corner one I need to swap out. Okay, I maybe just swapped out the wrong block, hopefully. I think you can do this. He says very confidently. Yeah, there we go.
I was going to say, you sound super confident.
Well, it's just like an easy, quick way of getting around the fact that there isn't a package for the standard fluid assembler.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It is literally 1 block different, so why not? So that's that hooked up, well, hooked up to lube, or it should be, yep. And then we just need to give power, which I can grab from under here. And then I have no item ducts. I need item ducts to actually make the impulse in the first place. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I will use literal item ducts for now, which is not ideal, but it will do the job. I mean, it's just going to be for the last stretch. And I thought I had filters on me. There they are. Filters. So if I'm right, this should be, it needs item duct. It needs glowstone, which I don't have any on me. No. You don't want to grab a bit of glowstone, do you?
Yeah, I can do.
And then this one will be glowstone, but we don't have any. Actually, do you want to just bring some glowstone so we can kickstart it a little bit as well?
Yep.
That would be nice. So then it should just be a case of hooking this up to that network, and it should automatically be supplied all the stuff it needs. Glowstone we're not going to have a crazy amount of just because
We don't have a renewable source set up.
yeah, I mean we could.
Yeah,
I think
we
all
could.
the stuff to make it is renewable. Like we're not getting redstone. We're getting no materials. Hence the whole rail network thing.
Yes.
But
Where do you need the glowstone?
I need it in this filter.
That one there. Okay.
Yeah. And then this is gonna take a minute to get going, I think. But it will get going, so I'll plonk down a bin to store some of the stuff. And then we'll jump back once we've finished running some more of these item ducts. So guys, we've got a few more containers set up, I think, since last time. We did make some more impulse item ducts, and we have been using them to run impulse item ducts. Amazing, right? No one would have ever guessed what we were using them for. But I'm just going to come underneath the containers for now, because this is where we're running them. So all these have a servo hooked up and also redstone wire connectors, but we'll get into that in a second. So they're all just set up to extract all the way back to not quite the first factory, but instead the item router that's outside. So that's something we had set up on the old conveyors, and that's because it's used to determine what goes to the crusher and what doesn't go to the crusher. So the reason, well, not the reason, but yeah, it's set up this way because we don't want to replace all this just now. Like, we can't be bothered replacing all of the belts until we need to, pretty much.
Yeah.
But the redstone wire connectors, our pollution was broken because we accidentally clogged a vent at some point. But okay, I just said we. I wasn't gonna pass blame.
You totally were.
Lawrence blocked a vent. Quite a while back because it was from asphalt when we were building the solar panels. But anyway, so we're gonna use these connectors so that we only extract stuff from the containers when there's space in a silo. So I've been doing some playing around, and you can use these redstone probe connectors at different levels on the silos. So this one's full, so if we connect it to a probe, just a connector, we'll see it's redstone power 15. But you'll see this one, it is not full, it's only got 16,000 in it. And if that's connected, we get power 0. But if I connect this one to here, you'll see still power 0. But if I go down one further level, nothing. Oh, because this is set to input. But it is that level, I promise. So we get level 6 there. Just to prove it full, I will get some wire cutters and snip this wire. So it was power 6, now it's power 0. So you can test at different levels how much stuff's in it. I don't know where I was going with that. How much stuff is in it. So the plan is going to be that we send back a signal, and it's going to be inverted. So we'll make the item ducts, the servos active with no redstone, and as soon as they get a redstone signal from even the tiniest bit being in the top level of the silo, they should switch off and stop crushing stuff.
Hopefully.
But Lawrence has ran all that wire all the way back now, hopefully, or nearly.
Yeah.
And we just need to hook it up. So I think first off, iron. Iron and copper makes most sense since those are the two things we're actually mining at the moment. Obviously, we do need to get a load more miners set up.
Yes.
Do you happen to know what the first container is?
The first one is iron, I believe.
And then is it copper? I assume?
Yes.
So I've changed the colors on these. So orange, I've basically moved everything off white because white's the default when you place it, and I feel it's just too risky to use white.
Yeah, we don't know where the signal is going to come out.
Exactly. So iron, I know for a fact the first container is on orange because that's the first color after white, and I just did one after white, then 2 after white, then 3 after white because that seemed logical.
Yep,
I just
easy
need to
to
find
remember.
copper. Is the copper bin filled? That's nearly full. Wow.
No.
So this one will be magenta, I guess. And then all we need to do is hook these up together. I'm just going to hook them together just now. I'm guessing this isn't going to be how you want them.
No, I don't know.
And do you have any of the connectors and stuff in place yet? It's not quite looking like it. So I'm just going to do some pretty horrible wiring for now, just to get this all the way connected back and see if it actually works. which I'm hoping it does. So that goes to there, and then this comes downstairs into that item duct tunnel that we were in before. So they should all be hooked up. And now if I set the iron silo, which, not silo, why is there no icon there? It says there's 925 items, but no icon. Oh. Weird. I could click it and stuff came out. I'm also surprised there's only 900. Has our cart broken already? Well, before we do that, let's see if this even works. So this should be a case. These are set to output, and like I said, it's on orange. So if we do, when there's a low signal, we want you to extract. So that should extract all the way over to the item router, hopefully. I'll just speed this up for a second. Woo! And there is some iron going into our item router, which should hopefully, be getting sent along to the crushers. There is one slight problem that I hadn't really thought about. And that's that this is going to be sending a stack of 32 at a time, which is probably going to overwhelm the crusher.
Unless you put it in that chest that's designed to split.
No, they will automatically split them all, but it's still going to be sending, like, I mean, even if it's just the top level, like, it stops when it gets some in there. How much is going to have backfilled in the meantime? I'm kind of tempted to set the extraction on these servos to 1, because it still should keep sending them.
Yeah.
But it'll send them at a, like, constant, steadier rate. So I think we can do that. Yeah, stack size 1. What? Why is there a zombie in here? And why is my gun not on my hotbar? No. Bad zombie. Right, so status 1. So we just need to remember to do that for them all, pretty much. I think it's probably safe to turn this one on now as well. Copper shouldn't be getting sent, should it?
Probably not.
Magenta. What's magenta?
Magenta is...
It should be on output copper.
Yeah. Looks like it.
Can you just hook that up to a connector and some redstone on the floor if you have any? If you don't have any, I can do it now that I'm saying that. Because I have both things, but I really didn't think that should be outputting copper, because, well, that shouldn't be outputting copper, I don't think.
I just need some redstone, which luckily I'm right near a redstone bin.
No, it's power 0 coming out of the magenta line. Did we miss a wire?
I've got power 15 here.
Okay, so there is a wire missing somewhere, I guess, is what's happening.
Yeah, I think I know which wire is missing.
Oh, can you see one? Did you disconnect a wire?
No, I didn't do anything.
Did I not connect all the wires?
You did not.
Oh, I bet that happened. I never even noticed.
This will totally work.
It should do. Okay,
there you go.
So if I look down now, I say look down now, I'd run away. But if I go back, yeah, so now there's power 15 coming out there. So that should, now it's extracting because there is a redstone signal. But if I put that on low, copper won't get extracted because there's no space for it. Except it did because it was set wrong. So there'll be a little bit of copper. But we will need to remember and set the rest of those to only extract one at a time because I couldn't be bothered right now. Because I do want to go check what is going on with our miner, because I feel like we should have had more than 600 iron.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a problem that we actually knew would happen and we kind of forgot about. It stopped.
Oh.
It didn't fall off. It stopped because we're not providing it with coal.
That would be an issue.
Yeah, so I think in the interest of quickness, or like a little hacky fix, we just give it some coal for a second.
Yeah.
For the temporary fix over at the cart thing, I'm going to put down a cart hopper for the cart engine and emit a signal as soon as it's full. Ooh, I probably need a powered rail. I never thought about that. Do I have a powered rail?
Do you need a powered rail?
I think you do. This isn't a signal thing.
Oh, okay.
Which is a point Lauren said. Apparently, the powered engines, you don't need to put the powered rail next to a signal because the engines are clever enough. But yeah, if we say cart engine when cart engine full, it can move again, and we get this advanced bin. I've just went and grabbed some coal blocks out of our boiler because we're not actually using it anymore. And chuck that in there. 1,000 coal. Hopefully that'll keep it going for a minute. And yeah, there we go. Back up and running again. I wonder how much iron we got in that time. Quite a lot. Quite a lot. Yeah, shame we've been deleting all this whole time, but... Oh, did you see that? I jumped right over the car. I'm kind of getting the impression we need more deceleration rails because that just went right around and past the... past the actual station. Which was not ideal. Is it going to work this time? Nope. How much deceleration do you need? This is ridiculous, guys. There's another one. Is that enough? Put that there as well. Nope. Okay, okay. You do not. What if I do that? Ah! I fell off. No, not again. Oh, come on. Let me on top, please. Yay! It stopped. It stopped. Can I get into the car? Yes. Okay, there we go. It's filling up nice and full this time. Yeah, wow, it's literally full.
Oh,
okay, we had enough to fill the entire cart, which is kind of exciting. So we're getting iron now.
Yeah. Should be.
Maybe? I'm not seeing any coming in here. I was kind of hoping I would see stuff coming in here. Not seeing anything anywhere, really. I thought you said we were getting iron in there.
We were.
Huh.
I think we might have run out.
You think we ran out of stuff already? Really? I don't know. Can we have? I felt like there was a lot. So this is still sending iron. And it looks like the one at a time is actually working out fine. So it is sending them straight after each other. So it'll be one every, was it 10 ticks, I think they extract it or something?
I thought it was like 30. 20. Oh, no, 10 might be. I don't know.
Whatever it is, it's less than the issue. We could probably bump it up a little from one, because I think it takes 25 ticks to crush something, so we could probably get away with quite a lot more. Yeah. But for now, it will do. I was very worried that I nearly just voided this whole bin, but I think to give us a bit of a kickstart just now, I'm just going to turn this inserter around and chuck all the iron in this bin back in the silo.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea.
Seems sensible. I don't know how I'll ever get the inserter to face the other way again now. Because there's all these other ones in the way. But it's fine. But then I should get our iron going for a little second, I think, at least. And yeah. We have managed to get our rail network started. It's not quite as big as I was kind of hoping us to get. That signals issue kind of threw us for a minute. Yeah. And yeah, there was more setting up involved than I thought, especially with the redstone wire. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed the episode. And if you have, be sure to hit that like button. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye.